What's up, y'all? This is Lee Majors. Excuse me for my face is being greasy. I'm drinking you know what I'm saying, good old Rip It. I just got finished eating some chicken and rice. And I'm about to take my vitamins. You understand what I'm saying? Keep my shit healthy and shit, you know what I mean? Investing into myself. I got a quick topic today that I'm going to discuss with y'all as far as like cash placement and value of time. And I will say it's a lot of things that I want to express, like that's run across my head. So I'm gonna freestyle it together and pick a few things as far as cash placement and time management and shit. I don't care what resources that you have, what amount of resources that you have, or how much money you make. If you do not put the money where it needs to go, you are in trouble. As all of you know, we in a time now where inflation is high. Certain motherfuckers losing their jobs. Certain people can't keep up with their home payments. And this goes out to the people that just overextend themselves and try to keep up with a lifestyle that they know themselves, for real, that they can't maintain, you know. So, but I will say this as far as basic necessities. The basics: food, clothes, shelter, electricity, all the shit you need to stay alive. That shit don't go over $50,000 a year. It don't even go over $30,000 a year. You understand what I'm saying? If you narrow everything down to the basics on what you need, it probably come to $18,000 a year without all the extra bullshit. All the extra bullshit comes in with society saying that you need this because of the grand scale of everybody using this shit. But for real, if you look at our ancestors and you look at before all this technology shit, before all of this came here, they was doing just fine with the shit that they had. And then, you know, a lot of shit didn't pop off, or a lot of unnecessary crimes and shit, or like a lot of unnecessary problems because people had to make sure that they made their resources count. And I say this all the time. I can't stress this shit enough. Put the money where it needs to go at. I give you a prime example, right? All right. We ended up having $1,000 credit on the rent. We ended up one time having, you know what I mean, I say about a $300 credit on the electric bill. You understand what I'm saying? Spend the first 3 months paying up all your bills, man. Pay your bills months ahead of time. I can't stress this no longer because it gives you room to do other shit if you do it like that. Pay your bills ahead of time. If you got rent that you got to pay, that whole month or that whole 3 months, map that shit out to 3 months. Don't go out. Don't do nothing. Rice and beans, that shit. What I mean by rice and beans, no partying, no do nothing. Just work, come home, crack it down to just being home for 3 months until you have the rent paid up for an extra 2 or 3 months. You understand what I'm saying? So when you drop more on your rent, you could do other shit. If you can't do it like that, start with the smallest bill because it's a thing called cash rollover. Where if you pay your phone bill up, the phone bill is like the lowest bill. So you could pay that motherfucker up. Every person can pay. If you could buy a $900 wig, some of you bitches out there, you could pay your phone bill up for 5 months, yo. You could do that. It don't take you nothing to do that shit. You understand what I'm saying? Your phone bill is the lowest bill. So there's no reason why that motherfucker should be getting cut off. You understand what I'm saying? So your phone bill is the lowest bill. Number 2, the electric bill. That's also another bill. That's one of the lowest bills that you also could pay up and get credit on. All right? When you do it like this, you eventually can build your credit up because you letting these people know that you are investing into the infrastructure of society. You know what I'm saying? Which is the household. The household is connected to the market. You understand what I'm saying? First, and that's why it's an old saying that you gotta take care of home first as far as cash placement. Once when you know where to place your cash, everything else will fall in place. Take care of home first. Then the other shit will fall in line. The other shit will fall in line. If you got the rent paid up, the gas and electric paid up, all right, you got rent, gas, electric, you doing good with the inventory and food. A lot of people buy the same shit over and over again, or they spend too much on food. You understand what I'm saying? You have to do your inventory at the house. You have to do your inventory at the house. I figured out different ways of saving like $500-$600 a month, so that way I can put that on something else. I don't really sit on no motherfucking money. I put it all towards paying the bills. That's it. Some bills I got paid up for 2 and 3 years. And then after that, you put that shit, you roll that shit over into your investment. Now, if you got your rent paid, if you got the gas and electric paid, if you got food in the house, a monthly supply of 5 months worth, you understand what I'm saying? And then, all right, okay, you got them 3 out of the way, then that means you have money for your insurance. You pay your car insurance up 2 and 3 months. You ain't got to worry about that. Then you pay your car note up. So now you got those 5 things paid for. So then it don't stop there. Don't sit on the money. Pay for something else up. By the time you know it, you've been a snowball. It's called snowballing forward. They do it to get out of debt when they call snowballing, when you pay the smartest to the largest bill. Well, I'm implementing that in order to pay everything up for the whole year or some years, that you snowball with the smallest, you know what I'm saying, resource or thing that you need. Starting with the phone bill and the electric bill. Those 2 bills are knocked off. So the money that you will have to pay for, you can roll that over. You know what I'm saying? Into another bill. That could go into the car insurance, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You have to start lining your money up where it can actually protect you. That's what you got to start doing. I don't care how much you make. You got people that make 6 figures that's out there fucking their money up. They don't even know where it's going. They don't keep no receipts. It's the small shit that turn into big shit. On my channel, I'm just giving my experience on how I deal with money. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, I make a fair amount every year. I work for myself. The basic average, I bring in about maybe $45,000 a year. You understand what I'm saying? Which is not much. But my 40 will beat your 100,000. Because I live off of 15 out of that 40. Me personally, I live off of $15,000 a year. I could do that because I know how to make shit and I'm good with these motherfucking hands within building shit. You understand what I'm saying? Plus, I got connections. So by me being in retail, you know what I mean, and dealing with niggas on the street and vendors and shit like that, I could practically get anything I want. I make that 15 work for me, you know, and then I make sure that niggas, you know, get money, you know what I mean? Excuse me for saying the word, none intended, but on the streets, you know what I'm saying, speaking in slang. But I make sure that people get money. So I open up an economical lane. I rotate that $15,000 out, you know what I'm saying, and start, you know, doing business with other cats that sell other different things for the low price. I don't go to any commercial establishments. Some of the time, I don't cut them out, but if we need quality or we need to re-up on something or I have to get something real quick, then I may go to a commercial establishment. But other than that, as far as the black money, the black market and the underground, that's where I go at to get all my stuff. Or if I do go to get something as far as products for the house, I'll buy that shit in bulk. Like how the grocery store got their shit set up in counters. That's how you have to have your crib, man. You got to make your round, you know what I mean? Man, get a case of oodles and noodles, get a case of fucking SpaghettiOs, get a case of everything. Because it's 12 and 14 and 15 things in those cases. And next thing you know, you've been done saved. You know, you got your food costs down to 19% a month. Like, we don't run out of shit. Because I do inventory every fucking 30 days. Every 14 to 30 days, I do inventory twice a month. That's how we are able to control the income. Because now, when all the mandatory bills is paid for, then you can go on ahead and you can, you know what I'm saying? You could go on ahead and you can have more liquid cash to do what you need to do. But even still then, don't even sit on it. Put it in your investments. So now you free up all this cash. So when next year roll around, you done saved the whole $10,000, $15,000 because you paid everything up. And that's what it is. It don't cost you nothing to fast for maybe 90 days of no partying, no going out, no doing nothing, just rice and beans, study, lift weights, train, you know what I'm saying? Do all of that shit, eat from the house, don't go out to eat nothing or whatever, and pay your motherfucking rent up. And it will, I guarantee you, if you did this, you will be ahead of the game. And plus, throughout the duration of all of that, while you're doing that, you getting yourself in shape. You fasting, and you getting to know yourself even more, martial-wise and mentally. You getting your Zen shit on. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I'm talking about. And you paying more attention to your house. Because your house and your home is the basic foundation of everything. So if you got that shit paid for and out the way, you have no motherfucking stress. People who don't know where to place their cash at has a lot of stress, man. They be stressing. Bitches, and especially the fucking females. Because they not financially organized. You just get it and you spend it. Nah. You got to count every motherfucking thing. You got to place the cash where it needs to go at, man. You know, this is the newest video that I done. But this shit is called cash placement. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this week I'm doing inventory. My job, what I do, I save people money. I help people make money. I look and I do a lot of book study on different things, you know, even if we have to make the shit. That's also saving money because you're saving money on cost. You know what I mean? People want to charge. I don't believe in fucking charging somebody 3 times or 4 times more, you know what I mean, to pay for something. I'll charge them maybe double. So that way, or either I might go triple, depending on what the fuck it is. But my job is not to break you, my man. My job is to spread the economical fluctuation and expand it like space so everybody can eat. So everybody can eat, because that's what it's all about. And that's how you keep the habitat healthy. If you look at beavers when they build dams or whatever, that's what they do. They get enough water supply for a certain area that they in, and then it's just like a whole like irrigation system, kind of like, just using that as an example. It's kind of like a whole, you know what I'm saying, just the area, the vegetation starts to grow. Because they locked in the water. You know what I'm saying? Life starts to begin. Things are getting nourishment. So the animals could come around and they could eat vegetables and greenery and shit like that. Or your meat eaters could come around and they, you know, it helps the whole ecosystem. So if you look at the concept of that, and then you turn around and you look at how you do with your crib, you could take that concept and you could do that with your crib. Because like I said, to have all the natural resources in the house, from water, electricity, food, those 3 main things, you need them. Those motherfuckers are mandatory. Health and beauty products to keep yourself well, your vitamins and shit like that. The home, if you take care of the home first, you could do whatever else you want to do. Your car. Your mobility is just a luxury. You got your 2 legs you walk on. A car is extra. Yes, it's been given to us in society to be able to move faster, which economically it helps shit move a lot faster. Before, niggas motherfuckers use horses and shit. But even when you use the horse, you had to water the motherfucker, you had to brush it, you had to give it shoes, you had to take care of it. So if you fed yourself, you had to feed your horse too, because that nigga got you around from town to town. So it's the same thing with your car. Take care of all that shit first. After you take care of all that first, you want to go ball out? You could do that. But even still then, take care of your business first. All financial or any home investments, you take care of that first, then you can go on vacation. Until then, if you ain't got that shit taken care of, don't do shit. You understand what I'm saying? Don't do a motherfucking thing. You fooling yourself. Don't do a motherfucking thing. You don't deserve to go out. You don't deserve to go out. So like I said, y'all, this is cash placement. Topic on cash placement, value 1. I got 3 more joints coming, all right? Peace. This is Lee Majors, Urban Special Forces, verse for verse. I'm out.